And welcome to the Chicago Bears franchise rebuild. Here today we have week 8 action versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. Well, we're coming off of another loss. We're 0-7 here, losing our closest game to the Las Vegas Raiders 26-24. It was a very close game here. You know, they won by just a last second field goal attempt, and you know, that's where we're at now. We're 0-7 with this roster, and this is not the start of the rebuild that we're we really aren't used to this amount of losing. Typically in my rebuilds, you know, we at least have a solid first year, not like a great first year, but at least a solid one. And you know, now we're kind of in this weird spot with this roster here, is because, you know, we don't have a ton of talent on this team, but you know, we're not going to get any better, and there isn't a trade that we can go get a player. We have a couple player breakout opportunities this week, but you know, I think when you look at our pending free agents, I've been talking about one player in particular, and Darnell Mooney. You know, he is a player that I'm thinking about trading today, and we're going to probably end up moving Mooney. Darnell is a quality receiver. I think he's a good number 2 receiver, but for what we're looking to build and put together, you know, an 80 overall receiver that I don't feel can stretch the field, I don't think he's just needed on this roster. And I would rather give other players an opportunity to at least show what they can do potentially for the team next year. You know, Yannick Ngakoue might be another player I could decide trading, but I honestly think that, you know, we're probably going to make one trade and move off of a couple players that we just don't feel is necessary. So I'm going to try to get the highest bidder, try to get a draft pick or a young player for some of these players. And a deal has been made here with the Cincinnati Bengals, trading Darnell Mooney, Robert Tonyan, and Hardman here. You know, our number 2 receiver, our 3rd string tight end, and our backup safety to get next year's 2nd round pick from the Cincinnati Bengals and Cam Sample. I like Sample as a prospect. You know, he has 2 years left on his contract with this team. You know, he hasn't been playing that much snaps, and I think he could be a quality just other edge rusher on this team. He's young as well. He's only 23 years old, you know. He's young, and you know, honestly, he deserves an opportunity, and I think he's going to get it over Yannick Ngakoue. I want to keep Yannick on the roster, though. I'm not looking. That is really going to be the only trade that I decide to make today, and the reason for that is I don't think that it's really necessary for us to move off of a player like, you know, I was thinking about Cody Whitehair. You know, he could be a quality trade candidate, but I don't want to make the offensive line worse than it necessarily needs to be. But now that leaves a massive hole here at the receiver position. And, you know, I know Tyler Scott will basically become the new number 2, and will probably cycle through between Philip Dorsett and Josh Gordon. Just let these guys just get the snaps for at least the time being, unless there's a young receiver that I find. Though, the other big news before we look at the player breakout chances is we have 2 roster spots now open. And the injury report, it's been 8 weeks, and it, you know, Cole Kmet did get injured during practice. That is some other news, but we will be getting 2 players back this week. We're gonna get Khalil Herbert, gonna remove him from injured reserve, as well as our starting left tackle in Braskin Jones. So, as yes, our passing game gets worse, our running game should get better for the remaining of this season, and you know, those are the 2 new roster spots that have opened up. But let's go check out these 2 player breakout. We have a defensive lineman, and he's on fire, and I don't know who the heck they're. And this is Demarcus Robinson. Okay, he's one of our younger edge rushers. We'll see if he can get an opportunity to get to the quarterback. He needs 1 sack or a TFL. I think that is definitely doable. And then the last player is for Jaquan Brisky here. Okay, this is important. You know, if he can get up to superstar development, it's not gonna happen, but if he could, you know, that would really help. But let's go check out this Chargers roster, you know, and let's get into this ball game here. And here are your LA Chargers, led by Derwin James, Justin Herbert. I'm going to be saying Herbert a lot, it feels like. You got Joey Bosa here, Keenan Allen. This team is very good here in the AFC. And, you know, I'm not really looking forward to this game either. This is another game like the Chiefs game, where they have a very much more talented roster than we do, and there really isn't a weak spot to really attack them, and it's going to be hard. This is going to be a tough sledding for this ball game here, but hopefully with a couple of new players coming back, we can improve and get our first victory, and that's the whole goal of this episode, is to get our first win. And welcome to SoFi Field here in LA. It is the Chargers versus the Chicago Bears here in week 8. Right before the trade deadline, the Chicago Bears did make one trade, traded away Darnell Mooney and a couple depth players. So hopefully we get a young pass rusher and we get a second round pick. I think Cam Sample will be able to provide a little bit more of a rush than Yannick Ngakoue, and he's going to get the start this week on both in passing downs and our base defense here. Though without Cole Kmet, how will our tight end group really fare this week? I have no idea, and we just traded away our third string tight end, so that's going to be hard. But we get our starting left tackle back, as well as Khalil Herbert. Though Rashad Penny will still be our starter, Herbert will get some touches throughout today. Leading out his Chicago offense is number 1, Justin Fields. Fields this season has been below average, I would sit here and say. 10 touchdowns, 9 picks. He's been rushing for a handful of yards, a little over 500. He is a great playmaker for this offense, but he fumbled 3 times last week in a rainy day, and we really need him to step up in today's action. Our starting left tackle is back. Josh Gordon is out there, number 5. But this is Rashad Penny here, as Penny has gained 4 yards. He's been our starting back since we traded for him from the Philadelphia Eagles a few weeks ago. And here on 2nd down and 6, number 24, Khalil Herbert's in the ball game here. So we're going to motion another lineman here. And here's Herbert's first carry of the new campaign. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Will be a 3rd down and 6 here. Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He looks to throw. Not liking anything. He's now going to look to scramble, but he's in the hands of Joey Bosa. The veteran pass rusher is able to get home, cleaning up that play over the rookie right tackle here, which is going to be a tough matchup for Darnell Wright. And here comes Justin Herbert here. Herbert is one of the best quarterbacks in this league. And even though he has a 2-4 record right now, he's looking to get bounced back. Right now, 9 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's looking excellent out here, and hopefully our defense is up for the task. We have been playing very good football over the last few weeks, and hopefully with the addition of Cam Sample should hopefully elevate our pass rush and hopefully take us potentially to the next level here. Here we go. Here's Herbert, looks to throw, caught here, Keenan Allen, gain of 5. We also have a couple young defensive stars here trying to go up in development traits, which would really improve on this defense here, as this is Austin Eckler here, one of the better running backs in this league. He gains 4. As the Chargers are inching closer and closer into Bear territory, here comes Austin Eckler, makes a move here, and he's able to get the first down and a lot more. That's a gain of 12. And we're also welcoming back Tremaine Edmonds, who missed last week. No, he was missed out there, at least in terms of helping the defense. Chicago sends a blitz here on 1st down, as Herbert's trying to get away from this pressure here, and he's able to do so here, and he slides safely for 14. Good coverage right there, but our pass rush needs to contain Herbert. Fresh set of downs here inside the 25 as Herbert is out there, looks to throw. Can't sample prior to the rush here, and it's going to be caught here by Palmer. Gain of 5. Can sample, the newest addition to this defensive line. He's making a little bit of an impact, but still positive game. We just got to be able to get home here with this pass rush here. Here comes Austin Eckler now, as Eckler is not finding any room, and our defense able to gobble him up before he could make a play. This is the spot this defense needs to improve in. Third down and 5 here. Let's get off the field. Here comes Herbert, looks to throw, settles underneath here, caught on the sideline. Fresh set of downs here for Johnson. Getting off the field on third down, it's so important, and we struggle to do that every single week. And this pass over the middle to Keenan Allen, who gets upended here. Robinson provided the rush. This edge rush is providing right now. Just have to assume one of these plays will eventually get home with our defensive line here. Here comes Herbert, pitch for Eckler, trying to cut it inside, and this is Andrew Billings, and that ball punched out here. The offensive lineman walks it in. Touchdown, or LA here. Marcus Cannon here, who picked up the fumble and just ran it into the end zone here. And the offensive linemen now get to dance on our defense. You know, we struggle to stop the fullback to get in, and now we struggle to stop a 34-year-old right tackle. My goodness. Here comes Justin Fields on his second possession here, as Fields will start with the carry here with Rashad Penny here, trying to cut it to the sideline here. He's able to get 4. Good hard running right there. Don't forget, we just traded away Darnell Mooney, and Cole Kmet's out this week. So Marcus Lewis here, Mercedes Lewis is our new starting tight end for this game. Just pass over the middle to our fullback, who's out in the ball game. He gets this catch for the fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs here for Chicago. Now in the pistol formation. Here comes Rashad Penny, cutting it inside, getting a good block there by DJ Moore. Trying to stick it upfield, and he's going to be tackled right around midfield. Good hard running there by Rashad Penny. I've loved this addition. He's really helped out our backfield a whole lot. As now Khalil Herbert checks into the game here. He's another back that I'm kind of excited about to see what he can bring. Here's Herbert right up the middle, and Herbert will gain 10 on his second touch of today's action. Well, for the remaining of this season, I really want to see this as much youth as we possibly can. And players like Josh Gordon, you know, could be players that we turn to next season. But I want to see the youth. You know, I will be looking in the free agent pool to see if there is a young receiver I want to at least attempt to bring in. But I want to see the youth of this team, give them as many opportunities as possible, you know, and see who's really going to be the future building blocks. As you know, we know that this season we're not going to be able to turn it around by any means, but we have to be able to see, you know, is a player like Tyler Scott going to be a quality number 3 receiver? Could we rely on him long term? We'll target him here as this pass is off the mark. But, you know, we got to see if he can do that. And here comes a 3rd down and 10. And of course, we have to evaluate number 1, Justin Fields. And Fields looks to throw. He gets the spot at DJ Moore, who we absolutely know will be a part of this future. Moore, the alpha receiver himself, who gets involved here in the late stages of the first quarter. Fields working in the shotgun here as he takes the snap. Here comes Herbert off the read option. Herbert is still running hard, and he's able to get the first down and a lot more. Love seeing this duo at running back. First down and goal here at the 4. Chicago's trying to tie up. Here comes Fields, looks to throw, and he wants DJ Moore. Penalty flag is thrown. That was a interesting play, and it's going to be pass interference here on the Chargers. It's now first down and goal here at the 1, spreading out this defense here. Herbert takes the snap. Here comes Herbert here as he runs it in. Khalil Herbert's first rushing touchdown of the new campaign, welcoming him back as he's gonna be able to help tie up this game. There's Preston Jones in the back of the picture here, and we have a tied up game here. So the Chargers will take over here. Justin Herbert in the shotgun here as he has Austin Eckler out there. And I really want to see from this defense, again, who are the standouts? Who are the players that make plays? You know, who can, again, be the players that we continue to build around for the future, you know? There's certainly players on this team that I like, but we really have to see. And the main reason I traded for Cam Sample is because of his age, 23 years old. We can develop that, as well as, you know, we needed a young pass rusher anyways, and we're not going to be able to fill every single hole in the first off season. You know, we're not going to be able to fix everything. So if we have to go with these 2 young edge rushers again and maybe add a 3rd veteran, you know, I really want to see who could be, you know, who we can rely on more often, you know, and across this whole defense here, you know, some of the more standout players is players like Grover Dexter, Jalen Johnson, You know, just to name really 2 players. Everyone else, you know, need to continue to perform well. As this pass over the middle here will be caught, as this is Keenan Allen just breaking every single tackle, and there goes Dexter. And that is not really an injury we want to see from our young star defensive tackle. Fresh set of downs here for this Chargers team. Justin Jones checks in at the other defensive tackle spot. As Herbert's changing the play, trips to the left here as this pass is caught here by Johnson. And we're going to tackle him very quickly, but still a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1 here. Again, sticking with this 3 receiver set here. Herbert looks to throw quickly to the outside. Johnson with back-to-back receptions here. As Kyle Gordon wrestles him to the ground. 3 tight end formation now here for Herbert. Handed the ball off. Eckler makes a play here. Can we fight him out of the end zone? We can't. Austin Eckler will find the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. As this game, the 2 offenses are starting to show off a little bit of their dominant performance. Chicago will start at their own 25-yard line here. Trips to the right here as Fields looks to throw, scrambling out of the pocket, sets his feet. Tyler Scott reels in, the rookie receiver, who's expected to have a much major role in this offense. Rashad Penny checks in here in the pistol now. Play fake, looks to throw is Justin Fields as he wants DJ Moore, and he reels it in again. The league leader in receiving yards at this moment in time, a little over 600. He's able to catch this great route there. Fresh set of downs as Fields is standing at midfield, looks to throw, sets up a little receiver screen here. Josh Gordon, who caught it, runs, get a good block there by DJ Moore, and Josh Gordon is loose. Touchdown Chicago. Josh Gordon, the veteran receiver who's getting a second chance here in Chicago. He is making the most out of his opportunity here as he just takes a little receiver screen and takes it all the way to the house here. Oh my goodness, what a play there by Josh Gordon here. Excellent blocks there by Mercedes Lewis and of course by DJ Moore. And just like that, we have again a tied up ball game here. As the Chargers will start at their own 25. The thing I'm looking down below is the Tennessee Titans blow out the Falcons 63 to frickin' 17. I've never seen that stat line in a Madden when we've simulated, so I'm very surprised by that. We'll definitely take a quick look at that at the end of today's episode here, but we gotta focus here on Justin Herbert here. Gotta slow down this passing game, which has been torching us, and it continues to do so. And Javon Everett here down the field, and he's gonna go all the way here. No one will catch him. Touchdown LA. Oh my god, you gotta be able to tackle. What is up with this team and not knowing how to bring people down? We just struggle so much. Eddie Jackson everyone needs to just be able to bring him down. Poor tackling. My goodness, you gotta be kidding me. The Bears will start their own 17 here. Fields is the shotgun, Herbert's the back. As Fields will keep it himself here, and he's gonna lose a yard. 2nd down here, Fields is starting. He looks to throw, trying to get to the ball to DJ Moore, who's able to just rip the ball out of the air. Big time reception coming off of a 4-drop game. That's what you like to see. Great catch there by number 2, our number 1 receiver. As now this run here will go to Rashad Penny. Cuts it outside here. One man to beat, tries to make a move. He can't do so. He gets the first down a lot more. There goes Lucas Patrick. Right now our starting right guard. 3rd down and 8 here for Fields. He takes a snap, he looks to throw, and he wants quickly Mercedes Lewis. No one was covering him, and it looked like he was running straight up the field. And that's not a position where Mercedes Lewis is like known for anymore. And now we have to punt it back to this Chargers offense. Chargers will start their own 20 here. As Chicago will send a blitz on 1st down. This pass is caught here. Palmer, as it looked like Jalen Johnson slipped, and now TJ Edwards is shaken up. We've yet to see Dexter come back, and now we lost another off-ball linebacker, and you know, we're thin on the front 7 here. And now Herbert keeps it himself, and he's making a big play here. Eddie Jackson wraps him up. Damage is done, though. A quarterback that we don't expect to be running the read option. He does it there. A big gain here. Might be the last play here before the 2-minute warning if the Chargers elect to go. And they do. They look to throw as Herbert. Slings it over the middle. Caught here. Palmer. Our defense wraps him up. 2-minute warning. It's now 3rd down and 1 here. Gotta be able to get off the field. This is where the defense needs to step up. Here comes Herbert. Gets the ball to Everett, who caught it, and he gets the 1st down. Fresh set of downs here for this Chargers team. Still all 3 timeouts. Looks to throw. An end zone here. Johnson! And he got it. Picked off here in the end zone. Jalen Johnson with his 2nd INT of the season. He makes a big time play here. And that is saving our offense here and keeping this game by 1 score. Don't test our number 1 corner when he's feeling it. 3rd down and 10 here, and I think the Bears are just trying to get us into halftime here. Here comes Rashad Penny, and Penny won't go far, and we have to punt. 8 seconds to go here. What can Justin Herbert do? He looks to throw, slings it over there. Wide open is Everett here, and we still can't bring him down without multiple defenders. And the Chargers here are driving yet again, trying to go up here by multiple scores here. You know, if our defense could just make another big stand here, it would be great. Here comes Herbert. He looks to throw, gets the ball to Eckler, shoved out of bounds. Chargers have 1 timeout of their back pocket, 17 seconds. Can still work the middle of the field if you like. This pass, though, will go to Eckler on the sideline here. He gets the 1st down and a lot more. Chargers have yet to use their timeout. They might wait until the last possible second here, and they do so. As the Chargers are lining up for a field goal, our defense makes 2 excellent stands here. As our offense quickly went 3 and out. But we're heading into halftime here. The Chargers have a 10-point advantage, 24-14. Offensively, you know, not terrible, not great. I mean, by our standards, I think we're looking about how we typically do. And defensively, we're struggling. You know, we can't not make an incompletion happen. You know, this game reminds me a whole lot of the KC game. Besides, we're kind of competitive in it, kind of also not. But we'll see what will happen here in the second half. There is still a chance here, and we just have to, the ball just has to bounce our way, and that's all. Here at the beginning of the second half, the Chargers will start their own 25. We see Grover Dexter's back in. Happy to see the rookie. Here comes Herbert. He looks to throw down the field. Everett again, left open, makes another big play here. Oh my goodness. Where is our coverage? Oh my. 2nd down and 7 here, Herbert. As he is spreading out this defense here, trying to keep this game up. He looks to throw, settles underneath now. Eckler, who caught it, and he gets the 1st down. Here at the 21, Herbert in the shotgun. As again, he looks to throw against this defense. He's gonna be down. Andrew Billings with a big time sack. And now Justin Herbert, he's shaken up. It looks like he's heading into the locker room. And I don't know who the Chargers' backup quarterback is. Is that Drew Stan out there? I have no idea. But I think that's Drew Stan out there at quarterback. He's handed the ball off. No, he's looking to throw here. Feeling the rush. Robinson, and there it is. That right there should be a development trade here. That should give DeMarcus Robinson here star development. He needed a sack, and he got one here. What a play there. And finally, our defense was able to get home here. And now it looks like it's Stick. I have no idea who's in at quarterback. And Cam Sample providing more rush. Someone just get there. I don't know who's in at quarterback right now, but the Chargers are going to try to keep this game by 2 scores, as the field goal will be up, and it's right down the middle. Easton Stick is their quarterback. If Justin Herbert is out for the rest of the game, he a little bit mobile. I don't know if he has like that mobile archetype, but you know, he is a 61 overall quarterback, 26 years old. Stick. He's in. Maybe Chicago just needs to get the ball to number 2 a little bit more often. Here's Herbert. He looks to throw, slings it over the middle. There's DJ Moore. Just a pitch and catch play. Fields taking in the shotgun here as the Chargers looks to send a blitz here. Does it get home? Get the ball to DJ Moore, and he is loose, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. What a play there by DJ Moore. Just take the slant, and he goes all the way. OBJ made that play known, and DJ Moore's just adding to the significance of it. What a play there by Moore. Take the slant and go. Fields saw the blitz coming all the way. He knew he needed to get the ball out quick and get the ball to your best playmaker. Why not? Stick is still in there. We don't see Justin Herbert. Don't know his status. Looks to throw. Settles underneath here. And now Keenan Allen's going to torch us. No, he only gains a couple. Really matters how long will Justin Herbert be out for, because if it is Stick in there, we might have a chance here. Here comes Austin Eckler now, and he is loose, but we have to still be able to make a tackle. Eckler with a big play here. Thankfully, Eddie Jackson's able to tackle him, but 10 for 80 yards, averaging 8 yards a carry. That's just tough for a defense. Looks like the Chargers are still running the same offense they would with Herbert in there. As Stick looks to throw, slings it over the middle, and that is good catch here over the middle. That is Johnson again. First down and goal here at the 5. Stick under center here, offset I formation. Eckler got in. Touchdown. Chargers, they did it again here. Just moving right up the field. It doesn't matter who's in at quarterback. They got the playmakers to make anyone look good. So the Chargers are looking to go for 2 here. Trying to make this game by 14. Here comes Stick. Settles underneath here. Our defense can't stop him. Got the 2-point conversion. Something has to go our way at some point, right? Here comes Justin Fields, started at his own 28. Less than 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They'll start with a run here with Khalil Herbert, who's rumbling and tumbling for a first down. Good hard running there. Second down and 7. Ball plays close to midfield. Here comes Justin Fields. Keeps it himself here. Read option here. And he is now loose. Oh my. He could have made a big play here. First down and a lot more there for Justin Fields. And this offense is now using their running game to drive up the field. It's now Fields standing at midfield. He looks to throw yet again, escapes the pocket, and now he's going to look to run, gets a good block there by Gordon. Tries to make a move, and he's going to be tackled right around the 20. A good 14-yard run right there. Now the Bears are back into the red zone here. Herbert's the back. He's going to get the call as this offense is still using these running backs here, as Herbert will gain 9 more. Penny checks back into the game here on second down, as he's going to get a carry here, and he gets the first down. It's now first down and goal here at the 9, trying to make this game by 1 score. Fields takes the bad snap as he looks to throw, looking for anyone, not liking anything, trying to get into the end zone himself, and he's gonna be tackled at the 2. And here at the beginning of the fourth quarter, we're down by 2 scores, but it's third down at the 5 here. Fields takes the snap. He's looking end zone here. He wants Gordon, and it's off the mark, just out of the reach. Justin Fields and company is staying out there here on 4th down. They know the significance of this play. Fields takes the snap. He looks to throw, running up the middle of the field, and he will walk it in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields does it again for his offense here. He will just do it himself. And this is why you have to love Fields as your quarterback. He can make plays with his legs. Just got to get him to become more accurate, and this offense can become really dangerous. 1 more quarter to go here in week 8. We have a 1-score affair here. Stick is still in at quarterback. I don't think they're going to have Justin Herbert anymore. Here comes Austin Eckler and Cam Sample, who's been making a lot of plays today. A lot of pressures. He gets a great TFL. And it's the same look from the previous play. They blitz on the last play. Third down, though, they don't. Looks to throw a stick down the field here. Jalen Johnson make a play. No! Palmer, he's down the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Jalen Johnson, you gotta be able to just tip it away. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me right there. Stick with an excellent time in the pocket here. Johnson on one-on-one coverage, went for the pick. My goodness, just make the play. Second down and 5 here for Stick. Dropping back, he looks to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket. He'll get this ball to Johnson here. Breaks a tackle now, and he gets the first down and a lot more. Second down in inches here, right around the 6-yard line. Stick has handed the ball off to Eckler, and Eckler for the 3rd time finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. There's the hat trick here. And again, our defense, just poor tackling, can't really stop the run. Nothing goes right with our defense, I guess. And here in week 8, the LA Chargers absolutely destroyed us. They put up a couple more touchdowns, making this game 56-28 in a ball game where, you know, we were in it throughout most of the game, and then the Chargers just continuing to pile up points versus our team. And defensively, as much as I gave them credit for the last few weeks, they struggled today. You know, Fields threw a pick 6, but you know, not a lot that you can sit here and blame on Fields. Though sure, completions were there that he could have made. I think our running game was solid across the board. All 3 of these, you know, guys did close to 50 yards rushing. Happy about that, but just not good enough here. DJ Moore, he did his thing, but you know, it's hard. Allowed 3 sacks. Defensively, I mean, we got 2 sacks, we got an interception, but we just can't tackle. That's the bottom line, is we struggle to tackle in the open field, and that has to change sooner than later. We fall to 0-8. Let's check out these 2 player breakout chances before we sim to the next week. And this is for Demarcus Robinson here, who just went up to star development. Happy about that. 20,000 XP. And that should really help his development and him becoming at least a thought about player, at least for the future. And Bister, he struggled. He does have a skill point, but unfortunate for him not to have to go up to superstar. And now we're simming to the next week, and we're going to be playing against the 5-3 New Orleans Saints. And you know, you look at the again, we looked at our schedule last episode. I mean, it is tough to sit here and point out a potential victory. And at some point, and now, of course, we made our roster worse today, kind of embracing into the tank. It's just that now, what can we possibly do to get the first victory? Because at the end of the day, that's really what we need to do, is get our first victory under our belts. We will do the upgrades here for Robinson, who got 3, and Briss here. And again, we're just going to work on his run stopping. I don't care. Stop the run, please. Give me 7 tackle. Where's his tackle at? And it's at playing like in 78. Yeah. But Robinson, he gets 3 skill points here. He's been providing a lot of rush here. You know, he's in his 2nd season, 25 years old. So, you know, for an older player, this does, you know, an older rookie, this should really help out his growth here. And we'll start with we're going to do 2 run stopping to, again, to help out stopping the run here. And then we're going to go with speed rusher just to get him a little bit more of the finesse moves and stuff. We got 2+ strength upgrades here and some more ability to stop the run here. So it becomes more of a quality starting defensive lineman moving forward. But now we're sitting here at 0-8 and just traded away Darnell Mooney. We're in a position now where, you know, we have our backfield fully healthy. We have DJ Moore. This is a season that's obviously a throwaway. It's just that now, who will be the standouts across the board? Who are the players that we should be keeping an eye on? And we shall see here. Here are our stat leaders across the board. You know, we just need to find who are the guys that we're going to continue to build around. And that's really the question for the remaining 9 weeks of the season. So guys, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.